What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and as many of you guys have heard that watch Good Morning Madden, it is official. The Ultimate Kickoff is going to be coming. It's going to be bringing you guys free players, free MUT coins, and new missions. Now, some of you guys are asking, what should you be doing right now to get prepared? Well, it's very, very simple. A lot of the stuff that you have right now, it's probably going to come up to be, not worth as much. It's going to become, some of the players are going to become obsolete. Not the masters of the new sets, like the MVPs that we just saw, Lamar Jackson, Tyrann Mathieu, those type of players. They're not going to become obsolete to the point where their prices just completely plummet. They'll remain, like I saw Zeke Elliott around 230, 240. Tyrann Mathieu's been around, 230, 240. Lamar Jackson similarly. You do notice that right there at the beginning of the screen that you see Dan Marino there. I did a raid sell action that I'm going to have to go over with you guys probably later, but this is all about the Ultimate Kickoff promo and how we're going to get prepared for it. So pretty much what's going to happen is Thursday, they're going to be releasing the promo. Remember that the NFL season, even though it feels kind of weird, like there's nothing really going on, the NFL season is going to be starting very, very soon. So what does that mean? That means we're going to get, pretty much promos every week because they got to do Team of the Week. They had to suspend the preseason, obviously for, reasons to, protect people and their families. But now when the season gets started, it's going to be a whole different thing now. Okay, we're gonna get free players, free MUT coins. It's gonna be a consistent thing that's gonna be going on inside the challenges, and I'm gonna definitely notify you guys with that. But right now, in preparation for that, I want you guys to take a good look at your team, because many of you guys have been building your team up. You guys have been looking at certain aspects of what you want to get better with. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I've decided to do as far as, look at some of the things that have been going on with my team, right? So look, some of you guys are going to say, Gmia, what's going on? Why did you get Dan Marino back? Well, pretty much what was happening with Lamar Jackson, the dude was doing whatever he wanted, and it started to get kind of crazy. So we pretty much went back to him. Some of you guys going to be laughing like, yo, this is last year's Troy Aikman. You're probably right. The issue is this, though. Real talk, I might rage sell this guy again and get Lamar Jackson back. Because you know what's weird about this game? The patch is going to be coming out, right? So pretty much what's happening, by the time you're watching this video, you're probably going to be downloading the all-new patch. Once you download the patch, what's going to happen with that is you're going to see a lot of differences in the way that they have the blitz angles. Like, obviously, the contain wasn't working. There were a lot of things going on in the game that was very, very frustrating, right? So when that happens, you won't be able to run around the same way with Lamar. If people come out and the contains work the way they're supposed to, Lamar Jackson may be neutralized. So that was sort of the thought process. I'm trying to get it done the right way to be ahead of the curve, because if they limit the way that he runs outside the pocket with the contains, with the patch, it may turn out that Dan Marino may be the best quarterback right now. Either way, I don't lose anything off of this, because whatever it cost me and whatever I put into him, with the exception of what it cost with the training to power the card up, I'm not going to lose that much. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be a whole different segment and understanding of what's going on with it, because Lamar Jackson right now is running wild. Pretty much it's like Madden 20. When you hike the ball, you can just run right outside the pocket and do whatever you want. Later today when that patch is released, that's supposed to change. We have, we'll wait to see how that works out and what goes on with that. We'll go ahead and view that stuff later. So that was my thought process about it. Now, the reason that I'm pointing this out is because Ultimate Kickoff is probably going to give us a new QB, right? I don't expect the new QB to be this high overall. They'll probably have, some lower level ones, unless the Ultimate Kickoff Master is a QB. So the problem behind that is, if they give us another QB that has that rating and it's the card is faster than Dan Marino and it still gets Hot Route Master, that's when we would have to get rid of Dan Marino again. Because some of you guys that are asking about it, what makes him so OP? That Hot Route Master, bro, if you have the right cards and you can create the right routes, Hot Route Master is out of control. That is that is the sole reason behind it. So we have to figure out right now, the guy's a 58 speed, and I played a guy that was running outside the pocket with him and throwing dots. So the game is wild at this point, but we're not worried about that. I just want you guys to focus in on the fact that if they do decide to give us another quarterback that's faster and that's a field general and also gets Hot Route Master, then this guy becomes obsolete to a point. Not that his card is going to be that much more cheaper than the 200K, because training is still very, very high. Like, bro, everybody knows that you need training for everything, and the cards don't play the same without the training. So because of that, we have to work certain things together, right? So that's something that I'm going to look for. But I had to rage sell Lamar because he was doing whatever he wanted, and it started to get really crazy, and the dude was just garbage. Like, I got to be honest with you. And then I realized it afterwards, like, you know what? Let's just wait until after the patch to see what happens, and then we'll go back to that. So if you guys are looking to try to change up the appeal of your team, and you want to, get a quarterback that can move a little bit more and still be able to have Hot Route Master, I would hold tight until around, until Thursday when the Ultimate Kickoff launches, and then see what they give us then. Because remember, there's going to be a lot of set players also. So because of those set players, you may start to see that other prices in the auction house begin to go down. That's how I got Barry Sanders. Everybody got excited about Bo Jackson, and they dropped this price down to like almost 700 and something K. So we'll be able to figure out some things, but you got to remember, because of the value of training, Dan Marino's going to still be around the 200K range, which means that I'm not going to lose that much. All right. Now, as far as other positions on the field, all right, running back. Speaking of running back with Barry Sanders, are they going to make another running back, Ultimate Kickoff? Because some of you guys are like, yo, Gmias, should I get rid of Zeke Elliott? I like Zeke. I like the way he moves, whatever. This guy is unique solely because he gets any team chem. I have not yet decided what team I'm going to go with, but more than likely it will be the 49ers because they have to release Randy Moss. They have to release, Deion Sanders. Rod Woodson is available now. There's a lot of cards that are 49ers, and EA Sports, for some reason, are in love with the 49ers. So that's something that I have to start to look at because we have the Level Master, we have this guy, we have other players. So I know what's coming. And pretty much once you get, like 25? I got to go look to see the specific number. But once you get 25, it's pretty much, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You get the +1 speed. He jumps to 92, which will be similar to what Bo Jackson is. But the elusive backs are the much, like I said, you'll get some truck action. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll get a little bit of that stuff and you'll feel happy about it. But Bo Jackson's card, seriously, if you just play with the 88, it is what it is. Like I said, some of you guys are like, yo, Bo Jackson's the truth. Whatever, just enjoy it. Just understand that this guy's one of the better cards. Now, with the Ultimate Kickoff, what are they going to do? They can't really give us any card that's really crazy. Christian McCaffrey's at 88 already as a core elite. So I don't know what they can actually do as far as like speed, change of direction and stuff like that. So the way that the market is right now, it's going to be very, very weird to see how they do it. I think it's just going to be a bunch of cards to give us some new content, and we may get like one of those key treasures out of it, but it's not going to be something that's going to heavily affect your squad, especially if you guys completed the set. A lot of you guys that come to this channel, you guys have already completed the whole, master, the Team Diamond. You guys have already done the whole set and got Barry Sanders already. Most of you guys. Some of you guys are still grinding for it. I got very, very lucky because, Bo Jackson was coming out and his price dropped like 200, 300K, and I snagged him. So this is what I'm looking for right now. We just went over quarterback. We just went over running back. With the way that this goes now, I may have to make a decision. And this is what one of the ultimate things that, you guys have been asking me about. Leroy Glover is my team captain. Look, Aeneas Williams, I don't know if I'm ready to go to Aeneas Williams. Right now, he does what he's supposed to do. I don't know what it is that he's doing, but remember, with the patch, he is going to get better movement. It's going to be better block shedding. It's going to be better stuff going on as far as the game itself. So all of that stuff is going to change. He might be even more valuable. But the reason that I'm pointing this out is they may give us a D tackle with decent speed, but they have to be careful because the captains have to matter. Like they have to make some kind of sense. So Eddie George, obviously I don't care about him because I have Barry Sanders. Aeneas Williams, he might be a guy we go after. It is what it is. And then Ed McCaffrey, if they tune the game to where the bigger receivers can do a lot more, maybe we go back to him. But I'm just letting you guys know right now, depending on the players that you get, he's probably the best D tackle that you could rock with. And that's including Okoye from the Texans, one of the Team Diamonds. He's probably the best right here, Leroy Glover. So look at your team right now. That's what I'm urging you guys to do. Look at your team, start to get prepared for what's coming, because I'm giving you guys key positions to kind of give you guys an idea. I don't know what they're going to do. Like, if you don't have Isaiah Simmons, something like, he's so good as far as being able to pick I drop a lot of picks because bad timing user pick is back in full effect, but he goes after those passes no matter where it is. It's very unrealistic the way that they let this guy jump up in the air, but he's a GOAT right now. So he's like the main user, he's doing whatever. I don't expect anybody else at this height and this speed to be in the Ultimate Kickoff promo. So I would not even, this guy, he's gonna be here for a while. So get used to it. This guy right here, he's not going anywhere. All right, so this is something that you guys have to start to understand. If you need to get rid of cards that are not like doing what they're supposed to do, right now would be the time to do it, so that you would have some coin currency to be able to go ahead and attack the Ultimate Kickoff promo once it releases. But remember, you are going to get at least 1 to 2 high-level Ultimate Kickoff cards from grinding the challenges and the missions, and then we're going to use those cards to go into the sets and create the ones that we want. And like I said, very, very few of them may matter, but we're going to figure something out along those lines. So this is what I want you, like I said, make sure you guys understand that if a card has been playing like garbage, you should probably sell it now, because they're gonna probably give you a card that's similar, and then it'll be something that you could probably rock with. I don't think they're gonna give us any more superstar MVPs. You got what you're gonna get right now. Some of these cards that come with abilities, it is what it is. You're not getting anything else outside of that. It's over, all right? All these other cards you're gonna have to spend, put the abilities on. Remember, if you upgrade these cards with power-ups, you do not keep the abilities that are on the card. I'm still getting some newcomers that are asking, why when I upgraded Tyrann Matthew, do I have to go back and buy the abilities? Because EA Sports, that's what they're about, dude. Like, listen, I understand they could keep it as already purchased, but that's not the way it goes. They want you to be able to customize, blah, blah, blah. So you have to be able to, to spend more training, which is why I have approximately 4 training right now. Because I just recently got Tyrann Matthew, which I'll explain to you guys why I made some of those updates to my team going forward. But whatever the set is and whatever cards we're going to need is going to be similar to the MVP situation. So you can go ahead right now, start to evaluate your team, know that you're going to get a free Nat, high-level card if you're still working on getting your overall up. Maybe you're going after Mutt Master, whatever like that. I'll give you guys a quick glimpse of where I am with Mutt Master. I'm not really rushing to go after it. We're gonna have to go ahead and get a lot more stuff done, but we're almost there, dude. Like we're just trying to rock it out and take our time, whatever. But we'll be there soon. All right. Once we get that done, GG's in the chat. We'll have them blitzing off the edge, going crazy. But it's one of those things where you guys were asking about. I gotta win a certain amount of games. Things like that. You're gonna have to figure out, how to get your overall up, because some of you guys have still, you still have the lower overall teams. Well, when you get these free cards, you can hold on to them, use them in your lineup to boost your ratings, the Nat free cards you get these things done, and then you go back and put them in a set and get other cards that you can then go ahead and sell, which I will continue to explain to you guys thoroughly how I go through it and we grind together and make up the squad. Just understand, I get rid of a lot of cards to be able to buy other cards, because I don't buy bundles often, so I have to be able to go ahead and be ready to go, and pretty much this is the stuff that I've been doing. I've been getting these other cards to get training, stuff like that, or I've been getting them to complete the sets as far as the superstar MVPs, and then sometimes I gotta sell cards. Bro. I had to sell off Phil Loadhawk. I had to do what I had to do. I had to raid sell Lamar Jackson. You have to understand, when you're balling on a budget, you got to be smart about it. So I get very, very happy when EA Sports gives us the opportunity to get free cards for, because it gives us another opportunity, to go and do things like this. So we'll definitely stay focused on it. All right. I'm going to give you guys more info as it comes along. Let me know what cards you're having issues with and what you think you should raid sell, and then we'll go from there. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You have an unbelievable day. Until next time. One love, y'all.